Hi, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a braid and curl tutorial using Flexi rods. So you want to start on freshly washed hair, and the size of the Flexi rod that I'm going to be using today, I believe it's 0.3 inches. I'll be sure to put it in my Amazon storefront. But I've sectioned my hair off in 4 sections. And the product that I'm going to be using is the Doux Mousse Texture Foam. This is the only product that I'm going to be using for my braid and curl, but I did put a leave-in in prior to sectioning my hair. So I took a small section from the back of my hair, and the way that I'm going to do my braids is I'm going to do mousse, detangle, and then I'm going to put a little bit more mousse at the root. And then now you see me starting to braid. Now when you braid, you want to separate your hair into threes and then cross the hair over each other. So when you get to the bottom, you want to smooth the ends, and then I'm going to take my Flexi rod and wrap my hair around the Flexi rod. And then I'm going to roll up to make sure that the ends are tucked. And as you can see, this can take you a couple tries to get it right. But once you get it rolled up and the ends tucked, then you're going to take the Flexi rod and kind of wrap it in a spiral motion and then secure the Flexi rod. So like I said earlier, my hair is sectioned off into 4 sections, so I plan on doing 4 braids in each section in the back and then 5 braids in each section in the front. So altogether I'm going to have 8 braids in the back of my head and about 10 braids in the front of my head. Each braid is going to get its own Flexi rod, and as you can see, I'm just detangling that small section, putting more mousse on the root because I really want the roots of my hair to be nice and smooth. Like the other braid, I'm splitting that small section into threes, and then I am crossing them over one another to make a braid, braiding down and then securing it with a Flexi rod. If you don't know how to braid, I would say just do like a regular 2-strand twist and put the Flexi rod at the end. Like the curl pattern may be a bit different, but overall I think the style will look similar. Surprisingly, throughout my natural hair journey, I haven't done a ton of braid and curls. Like I have always done like a bunch of wash and goes or mini twists or twist outs, but I haven't done a bunch of braid and curls, and so I'm excited to see how this is going to turn out. Like I said before, wrap the ends around the Flexi rod, make sure they are nice and tucked, roll the Flexi rod upwards, and then wrap the Flexi rod around the hair in a spiral motion. So now that you guys have the technique down, I'm going to go ahead and speed the clips up a little bit. If you happen to do braiding curls often, what type of products do you use? Let me know what products you use for your braiding curl in the comments below. Do you use gel? Do you use mousse? Let me know. I've been straightening my hair quite a bit lately, especially because it's wintertime and my hair is less likely to frizz up. And so I'm trying to make sure that I'm alternating between natural styles and straightening my hair just to give my hair a break from the flat iron so I'm not getting heat damage. So yeah, this is a nice break. I know a lot of people when they do braiding curls they use perm rods, but all I had was flexi rods. Like I know for the perm rods they use like the extra small ones, but all I had was extra small flexi rods. So I was hoping when I was doing this that it would come out the same, but I was like, it's the same concept, so I feel like it should be fine. But yeah, if you want to do a braiding curl but you don't have perm rods but you do have flexi rods, as long as the flexi rods are small and they can create that curl, you'll be fine. Okay, so I'm almost finished with these braids. Now to dry them, I just recently invested in a hooded dryer. I'll tag the one that I have in the description box below, but it's a Conair hooded dryer. And so to dry my braids, I'm going to sit under the hooded dryer for about an hour and a half. And yeah, like I'm so excited because I know it's just gonna come out so good. Okay, so this is what I'm looking like so far. Off to the hooded dryer I go. Okay, I am finally back. It has been several hours, so I'm just spraying some oil into my hands because when you're taking down your braids, you want to make sure that you're not disrupting the curl and that there is a least amount of frizz as possible. So I'm spraying my hands down. I'm just going to take down all those flexi rods and make sure that I'm taking them out very gently. And so yeah, I sat under the dryer for about an hour and a half, and then I went to pick my daughter up from school. So it has been about I want to say 3 hours since I did my hair. And so as I'm taking these flexi rods out, I am hoping that they are dry, but like I can already tell that some of them are a little damp. But I'm hoping that this doesn't have too much of an effect on how my hair is going to come out. But just so you guys know, if you're using a hooded dryer, maybe try to aim for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, because I'm seeing as I'm taking my hair down that an hour and a half may have not been enough. Now, if you're not using heat or a dryer and you're letting your hair air dry, I would say you should wait at least a full 24 hours before you take down your braids. And even then, it's going to depend on the thickness of your hair. If your hair is thicker, it may take a lot longer to dry. Alright y'all, so I want to gently undo the braid at the bottom. And then what you can do is like pull the two pieces on the opposite sides and the braid will kind of unravel itself, which is kind of what you want because I think this is a way that you can help minimize frizz. But just go through and gently take the braid out and do that all over your head. Y'all see the definition? Y'all see it? Yeah, I know you see it. As y'all can see, I am reapplying oil to my hands throughout this takedown process. If you feel your hands getting dry, apply more oil to your hands. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little scared because some of these pieces, they do feel like just slightly damp. But this is the moment where I was like, yeah, it's still coming out. It's still coming out good. I'm in the clear. As I'm taking out this side over here, I'm noticing that it's not quite as dry as the other side. And so that gives me some pointers of next time I use the hooded dryer, just to kind of rotate my head, stay under the dryer a little bit longer, just to make sure that every section of my head, the front, the back, the sides, are all completely dry. Okay, so these are the results, and I haven't even separated yet. So I'm going to gently separate each twist, and what you want to do when you're separating is you want to feel for where the hair wants to naturally separate. You don't want to force it. If it feels like it doesn't want to separate, don't do it, because it's going to create frizz. So just go through your hair and see where it naturally wants to fall apart, and kind of recoil it around your finger if you have to. And also, because I feel like my hair is not completely dry, I'm not going to separate it as much as I usually would. I'm actually going to wait until the morning and separate it some more when I know that my hair is completely dry. But this is what I'm looking like so far. It is so defined. It is bouncy. What do y'all think of this braid and curl? Like, do y'all like, yay or nay? Let me know in the comments. Tomorrow when it dries completely, I'm gonna pick it out some, you know, keep separating a little bit more, and I'm so excited. It looks so good. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.